Hello, buddy. This is Purge, bringing you guys a Purge Cast Pub. I found this game. I did a little bit of trickery. I looked through Dota buff. I clicked on a bunch of stuff, and I found this game. And I don't know what it's gonna be like. I saw the final score stuff and some items, and it looked pretty promising. Like it's gonna be an interesting game. Maybe a bit lower skilled. I really don't know. I have no idea what the MMR is. It is currently 12:02 a.m. It is literally the day after Christmas for me here in Korea. My Christmas day was pretty uneventful. I woke up and I had breakfast and talked to the girlfriend for a while, and then I pretty much just played solo queue all day, and it was fairly fun. It was pretty good. I like playing solo queue, but like losing, I lost a little bit more than I won. I think I'm just over 5K right now, 5,011 or something. I got all the way up to 5,090. And then I lost a bunch of games. Like I would like lose 3 and then win 1, and lose 3 and win 1. But I'm positive, or at least I'm still over 5K. So I've got that. Yeah, I honestly no idea what this game is gonna be like. Oh, it's a ranked all pick. Oh, nice. Ooh. I'm actually gonna skip forward just a little bit because I don't want to watch them pick their heroes, and then we can hop into the game and make fun of them and I'll tell you why their items suck and lots of good stuff like that. So. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I know my channel as a whole and my content has been very stagnant in terms of variety, and I'm going to fix that when I get back to America. I could be working on some of that stuff while I'm here, but I don't know. It's kind of scary, and that's my crutch. I'm going to wait until I get back to America, and then I'm going to do all that stuff. I'll probably start coaching again in America, and yeah, other stuff like that. The time zones will be a lot better as well, because when I coached here in Korea, it was like I had to do coaching for Americans between 9 and 1 a.m. 9 p.m. 1 a.m. That was kind of bad timing for them. So, all right. To continue with that thought process that I almost moved away from, I have a couple other ideas that I want to start up and maybe bring back some old ones as well that we'll cover. So I'm pretty excited for how things are going to change. The only thing I'm not excited for is having to clean my house and move out of Korea. Because that's going to take a lot of time. We haven't really started yet. We have like a weekish left, week and a half, so can't wait for that. Anyways, let's talk about the game. First things first, Soul Ring Rush coming out on the Omni Night. That is kind of okay. I don't like going full Soul Ring recipe with Sage's Mask. I've seen some people just go Soul Ring recipe and then move into the Soul Ring pretty quick, and I think that's sometimes okay. It's really not that bad to do this build. It's kind of bad because it kind of leaves your team out to dry. Like for example, they do actually have wards. So you know what? If your team has wards, and you can still afford to get like a Soul Ring recipe and some other stuff, it's really not bad to do this. I mean, there's not really a whole lot of good things to say about a Bounty Hunter Omni Knight dueling, but I mean, I forgot to mention I'm gonna be really tired this video, but I was like, you know what? I feel like recording a video, and that's where I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna zone out. I'm gonna yawn, but I hope you'll be there with me, and we'll have a nice time. Okay, so fast Soul Ring. I think this is okay. You can kind of get away with it, because once he picks it up, it like makes your laning stage so much better. Like Omni Knight without a Soul Ring or an Arcane Boots is a really crappy hero in my experience. If you don't get either of those two items, then you're simply dealing with a hero that is a walking one heal and you're done, basically a one-off. So not very good to have this. The Bounty Hunter does not have invisibility, so he's having a little bit of trouble leveraging. Yo, I really hope I don't yawn every 10 seconds. Fingers crossed. Oh, is this gonna be some shit talk? What is this? What? He's like, pro tip, this is how you will beat me. STFU and don't pause for that shit. What is this, like low level shit talk that he actually was just trying to help Bounty out. He's like, Bounty, here, I'm gonna do you a huge favor. I'm gonna get you last hits. Man, what a game. Hopefully Omni will finish his Soul Ring soon. He's almost got the money for it. That would be pretty good. He's got the cash now. Can't really go do it though, because the creep wave's in the way. Let's check out the other lanes. Mid lane's going to be a Quap versus a TA. This is actually a fairly normal matchup. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for Quap here, because the dagger does so many damage sources that, because it does damage over time, it'll break through the refraction pretty quickly. So, The Quap can use dagger pretty effectively. I don't like the fact that she came over here. Number one, I don't like the fact that she roamed over to check for a rune in hopes of it being a regen, because that's very low chances, right? You're better off sitting in the lane and guaranteeing that you get a bottle. And look what she's doing. She's like, you know what? I know what this rune is, and I see that's a binding rune, so I'm going to run all the way from the mid lane and get this, which is equivalent to one last hit, which, you know, she could have gone in the mid lane. And not to mention, she actually did some good harass against the TA, like right after she did her dagger scream combo, but then she just left. If she would have stayed in lane and continued to harass the Templar Assassin, she would have gotten a lot more leverage out of her lane. And actually the TA not saving up for bottle, saving up for a Band of Elven Skin Rush, which is a bit of a new build here that I haven't seen before. But pretty cool change. Back on the bot lane. Got an Ursa with a pretty standard build so far, and a Lina. And that's up against a Techies and a Venomancer. And wow, this looks a lot like a you know what. Alright. Let's be real here. Wow, what does this playboard look like? Oh, cool. I don't think I've seen this set before. Oh, it's so hard to look at this because it's just, I've seen too many things on the internet, guys. I just have seen too much. I don't think this Techies has dropped on. Oh, he is dropping mines. Okay, so it looks like he's just pushing with them. Very different than what we normally see out of Techies. Usually you'll see like a big group of traps somewhere, but he doesn't care to bother with that. He's just gonna draw mines and auto attack, I guess. Nice. I gave that one like five minutes per yawn, so we're in a good spot right now. All right, he's gonna shield on him. He has bought boots. Okay, so he's going for Treads Rush. That makes me feel a little bit better. Not a huge fan of the Treads Rush. I feel like bottle is a good thing to do. And oh, we are gonna get a bottle finally. 4 minutes in, the bottles are flying out. In most cases, you will be getting them a bit earlier than this. Wow, he still hasn't bought a soul ring. Wow, that bothers me. All right, if you're gonna bring a soul ring recipe to lane and you're gonna play Omniite in this way, you really need to bring your soul ring out or buy your soul ring really quickly. Maybe he just hasn't had the opportunity. I don't know, because the lane's been pushed up or something. Where did this morphling come from? I don't even know the morphling was in this game. It must have came from somewhere else. There's a lot of inefficiencies. The Bounty Hunter build is bad. 2 levels of Janata here is a mistake. It increases your crit damage and your cooldown goes down, but his crit damage isn't very high because he doesn't have damage. So I don't think it's worth leveling this up early. Much better to go like Max Shuriken Toss or Shadow Walk. Yeah, it's just Bounty. Nobody else in this game is noob or bad at this game. Not a single person. Let's single that one guy out. He deserves it. Sniper maybe making like a Hannah Midas. He's actually doing pretty good. Wow, look at this farm. It's like all green. It's like all Radiant people are doing really well. Good farm from them. Bounty noob. Bounty, are you gonna heal him? It's gonna be a heal. Do the heal. Nope. Okay. No heals. Back to the Venomancer. His item build's actually okay. I like Basilius here. He's got a Clarity Potion. He doesn't have boots yet, but if you are planning to cast a lot, just throwing these down on the ground is not bad. It's kind of important that you don't feed the wards, though, because it's kind of a lot of gold. Oh, that kill will be nice. Oh, this bomb is going to hurt. Oh, wow. Okay, can Techies do... No, there's no way. Techies actually does no damage, so him killing somebody is really not going to happen. And Gale is only level 1, so it doesn't do any damage over time. It actually just slows you. Yeah, well, it does 1 bit of damage at the start. It's like 40 damage or 25 damage. 25 damage. Yeah, that's wow. That's not a good nuke. It's really not a good nuke. Squapdoon got the bottle. Any rune controlling? Still no bottle for TA. But wow, that blink range is so big. That's so good. I know I just played it the other day, so I should understand that it's how good it's gonna be. But all right, where is this guy going? Okay, is this gonna be like one of those times where you like, I have a feeling this guy's gonna get like a double kill or something, but like, for him to just leave the mid lane like that and be like, you know what, I'm gonna run through my entire jungle at 400 HP and I'm gonna hit up the top lane. I don't even have Meld Strike, but I don't care. And here comes the best gank we've ever seen, and it's gonna work, and we know it. Here comes the slow. There's the slow. Here comes the Shuriken Toss. Or actually, you might just die. Okay, there it is, first blood. Oh, see? What did I tell you guys? a successful gank. Oh, the slow perfection. Oh, what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? You see that double kill just now? Like, he's like, what do you think like happened in this guy's brain for him to be like, you know what, this is the time? Do you feel like, I feel like it's like he looked at, it's like he flipped a coin. He's like, am I ganking top or bottom right now? And he's like, top. Okay, cool, let's just go this way. And he just went. And he just went for it, and it was beautiful, and it worked, and that's what works at this MMR level, and it's really nice to see. I'm just happy he pressed refract. Like, I really wanted him to press refract, but I really didn't know if it was gonna happen. I thought there was a real chance that he was gonna completely mess it up and just not press it, but at least he knows how to play his hero. Drop the traps, press R, go to town, or Q. He's probably, let's be real, he's probably doing Quir, which is fine if you're like that. I don't do that, but that's fine if you are. Alright. First opting for the Morbid Mask at level 1. And he found out that not having boots is actually a big problem. Kind of partying his whole, like, kill the enemy thing that he wants to do. Lina skipping Fiery Soul. There's maybe some discussion about what skill build is better. I like getting 1 Fiery Soul because you're going to cast about 2 spells every fight, and that gives you a 10% movement speed bonus. The attack speed is good, but not super good. The only way that that build fails is if, first of all, your stun duration now goes up by a lot with Light Strike Array. Though the damage is a lot higher at level 1. I think this is part of the reason that it was buffed and changed this way. Is that it does, in the past I think Light Strike Array did like 80 damage or something like that, and then it would do like 140 at level 2 or something, around there. Now it does almost as much damage with the 1 point of Light Strike Array as the old level 2 spell. So in some ways you can basically get away with the new build. Where with 1 Fiery Soul you do 4-1-1 with an ultimate, and you can kind of get away with that, and it's fine. So I think that build's good. The only way that this build is better is if you're gonna land Light Strike Array on like 2 or 3 heroes. Then you're doing way more damage with Light Strike Array. It's not even close at that point. So depending on the matchup, it might be better to get more Light Strike Array, but 1 Fiery Soul is the way to roll, basically. Okay, this looks a little dangerous. All right, it's working. Alright, that worked. I guess Ursa's just completely... Is he gonna get this kill? Okay. Alright, we're good. Boots are good. Boots are really good. This build is kind of good. Oh, Bounty Hunter's owning. Is this another one of those ganks, dude? It's like, it's the day after Christmas, time to gank top. This makes perfect sense in my brain.
For heresies unknown, the temple decreed your death.
And he's going the full right click build, the side blades. He wants to be a ranged hero, guys, and he's gonna do that. Good for him. Queen of Pain wow, Queen of Pain's actually CSing really well. I did not expect this in this game. I was like, everybody's gonna have tops 25 CS at 10 minutes. This guy actually is last hitting well. If this guy doesn't win the whole game, I'm gonna be upset because he's doing really well. Oh, look at that bottle deny. Oh, look at that second bottle deny. That techies, man. He actually just destroyed like 100 points of mana from the Queen of Pain, and then she like blinked halfway across the map and she was fine. So double damage. You know what? Queen of Pain was just like, it's the day after Christmas, I'm going bottom. That's not true though, because she went for the rune, which kind of makes sense. But now she was like, I'm gonna just farm wards. A little inefficient here, and the whole team is gonna follow her across the map for, I don't know. I don't really know why, but bottom eight's here. Still tired. I can bet you I'm gonna sleep right after this video. Alright, Sniper's doing a pretty good job this game. He hasn't flamed the Bounty Hunter in a while. I can't wait to see like how this game goes. Maybe the Bounty's gonna gank him a lot, and then he's gonna shit talk every time. Oh, this is bad. Oh, look at that stun. His build. Oh, that was so good. He needs to ulti this guy though. Oh, ooh, that was close. Ulti. Ulti. Doesn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was good. That was actually a time where Light Strike Array was good to be max, because it did AoE. It did 3 people. That's extra 40 damage times 3. That's extra 120 magic damage. It's equivalent to like 3, maybe 4 right clicks at this stage of the game. So that was actually okay. Plus, God, the stun duration goes up so much. It kind of scares me. I really like getting the Fiery Soul level, but the stun duration goes all the way up to 2.5 seconds, which is so high. Like, maxing that out as fast as possible is so tempting to me. just looks amazing. Oh hey, Techies was actually doing something. Are we just not seeing mines or something?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe he sat around and placed some mine. I really don't know. Give him the right click. Oh wow, he actually almost died to a Techies as a Queen of Pain, and that would have been a first. Would have been really big. So Quap's gonna get the regen, which is great. Did Quap get a kill? I don't know where she is her ulti, but she's kind of slowing down on last hits lately. Alright, let's see if the Techies drop some mine. See if we can see these. Alright. Guess we can. Oh. Oh, that was... Oh! Oh! Oh, if this guy maxed out his blink, he would actually be alive. Alright, he's actually still gonna... Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, okay, he's still alive. He's gonna be okay. Alright, Sniper got wrecked. Wow. Skill build's wrong. You don't want to get this many levels of dagger. It's kind of cool because it actually does a lot of damage. I think I did the math on my Quap video. It does 60 times 5. Just 400, 525. It's really, really high damage for one skill point. Really high damage. Really good against TA as well. Oh, nice. He bought boots. That's good. Good for him. Big boot spire. Alright, someone's getting ultied. I think it's gonna be this. Oh, he should really ulti somebody. Come on, give him some. Oh. Okay. Okay, they're winning. Sniper's ready to do sniper things. Okay, die. See, the treads gives you more damage, but it kind of... Oh, ulti it. Oh, ooh, good call. He actually caught him. That was good. Alright, Quap is... This guy's ownage. He's 2,700 gold, man. Ugh. So tired. Okay. Come on, Anya. You can come forward. Come on. Alright, and there's the Roshan. So, yeah, this is the best way to rush if you're playing Ursa. When I play Ursa, my build kind of varies depending on what my lane is. If I'm, let's say, let's imagine I'm completely free farm, I have nothing to do. I'd probably get more levels of Fury Swipes and Overpower. If you play mid Ursa, which is a possibility against a melee hero, I think Earthshock is, maxing Earthshock is sometimes better, because it scales pretty good, about, what, 60 damage per level, 50 damage per level. The slow becomes really good. It's only 75 mana, so if you're playing mid Ursa, more Earthshocks are good. I think you should get at least one level. The slow is something that can be useful. Oh, Sniper died again. Where's the shit talk? Come on. This guy deserves it, man. Oh, God. Oh, one more. One more. Here comes the slow. He's actually gone. There's no way he's going to catch him. Alright. Man, it must be hard playing Ursa in a game like this. Where everybody's fast. Like, Trek is so useful against melee carries. Okay, so this guy's kind of playing his role right now, except he has treads. That's pretty weird. Not a huge fan of treads myself. You don't really need attack speed on Bounty Hunter. You kind of want burst damage, at least in my opinion. I think we almost always see phase on Bounty Hunter in almost all circumstances. It's really not a lot of cases where treads is... What? Did he buy this? Why would Techies buy a gem? He's like, here, I'm gonna buy the item that's a perfect counter to my hero, and if I ever die or use my suicide ability, I'm just giving it to you. And that is exactly what's gonna happen. And I cannot believe that he bought his own gem. But he actually bought his own gem. He's got the right items for farming. He can basically get as much mana as he wants now. So we'll see if he actually supplies himself decently, but... Benno has killed Lina. Oh. This is that whole, like, I don't have my blink off cooldown issue. Oh. Okay, that was not good. Yo, that is like a really big nuke. That's pure damage. It does 360, which... Let's do the math. So to figure that out, I'd have to multiply that by times 0.75. So I divide the number by 0.75. Is that right? 360 divided by 0.75. Algebra, 480. It's equivalent to a 480 magic damage nuke, which is amazing. For 4 skill points, that is really, really high damage. Because this pure is not reduced by magical damage, so that's a big nuke. I always knew it was pure, but I never really thought about how valuable that is. Even at low levels, doing 180 is equivalent to a level 3 nuke. It's basically like one level higher than what it actually is, the pure damage is. Plus it's abnormally high, it's 360, it's not like 300 for example. So, it's really good. Really, really good nuke. At least in the early game. You know, all over the game. It's pretty good all the time, but it's been working out pretty nice. A lot of remote mines being placed top. I don't know if this techies has been getting any experience at all, but I feel like all these, you know, the best part is they have the ward. I know somebody's gonna go out there and be like, oh look, a rune, let's go grab this. Come on, Morphling. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Come, oh, go back. No, come on. I mean, you know there's mines there, but like, come on, just grab it. What's the big deal? Can you wait for him over it and grab it? I don't know if that's possible. He got scared. He got scared. You guys could see that. Quap died again? Are you serious? How many times is the Quap gonna die? Whoa, I have never seen somebody place this ward here. I gotta check this out. Is this good? Is this good at all? I don't know, you could put that there. Look at this ward. That's actually... can I see Radiant? This is actually a pretty good ward. Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually not a bad ward. Gives you a little bit of vision here. You can see all of the river. The only downside is you can't see a little bit, you can't see over here, which is arguably bad. I would probably still ward here because seeing this is better than seeing this little hill. Unless, now even if you're rushing, I guess maybe if you're rushing, this one's a little bit, if you're dire and you're rushing, this one is a little bit better. So, that is what I would say. Okay, what's going on? Bounty Hunter continues to be the strongest here in Dota because he's invisible and nobody buys detection. We almost have a Sheepstick on Queen of Pain. She's opted for the no survivability build with limited amounts of link. She had such a good start. Like, what happened? Come on, Quap. Quap, I believe in you. Oh. Oh, here it comes. Oh. But now he's like, oh, there's the techies here, and he's putting mines on it. Maybe this isn't going to work. Has techies farmed anything, guys? I really don't know. Is he going to get an abandon or something? That's what I'm worried about him, you know? Like, look at this. He plants a mine, and then he's like, it's the day after Christmas. I better just run north until I can hide somewhere until it's ready to use my soul ring again. And he's like, all right, time to run back and plant another mine. He's like, it's time to go. He's like, all right, they didn't go for the haste rune, but surely they're going to go for the double damage rune. So he's like, while we bait that double damage rune, I'm going to go stand by this tier 2 tower, and I'm going to twiddle my thumbs, and then I'm going back to place another ward. Oh, he's going to get experience. Alright, no banner, we're good, guys. Techies, you are safe. Continue as playing. Crystal's Recipe. I really recommend not spending 500 gold on a piece of paper that's not going to do anything for a while. That's generally the best strategy. I love these goggles. I have them. Spawn goggles, man. They look great. That is like, I love I actually really like my sniper items personally. I think they look great. Bounty Hunter, the Invisible Man, is going to throw a short. Oh, that's pretty good. Is he going to die? That was a really good ulti, but this Omni Knight is actually on point. Like, anybody that gets in threat of dying, he just saves every single time. Okay, Ursa's here to run at somebody and, you know, generally not do anything correctly. Oh, okay, that was good. That's good. Ursa's actually a really good counter to Omni Knight in a lot of ways. Oh, sick. Yo, he's learning how to chase. That was good. That was really good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Man, I remember when I used to do stuff like this too. I'd be like, oh, there's just a hero. I'm gonna run up to them and I'm gonna hit him in the back, just like mess with him. Oh, he actually might get this kill. If he gets this kill, I'm gonna be a little blown away. Alright, he's really dead. Sorry, that camera was shaky. I'm like one-handing it, as you guys can see. And there's the Techie's gem. It's down. I don't know. He didn't check for awards. He didn't do a very good job. But I mean, if you buy a gem, you kind of need a way to like look uphill, and he really didn't do a good job doing that. He really just donated 700 gold for, I don't know, some reason. There's some reason he did it. I'm not sure. I've never seen a techies buy a gem before, especially like 10-15 minutes in. That was so peculiar. See, this is how you build a Crystallis, guys. You buy the base components, you get the plus damage, and then you transition that into something else. I actually really like a Sanjin Yasha at a lower skill level. I think it's a pretty good item because so many people make positioning errors, and you can kind of punish with it, especially on a hero like Templar Assassin, where most of your damage comes from your skills. I love that sound. It's like a, I don't know if that's a stock sound, but I hear that sound in Hearthstone when you're breaking those crates. You click that. Is it the crates? It's a little bit different actually. It's the wooden one. There's like a wooden sound when you're like breaking some like roof, the wooden roof thing on the tower. Anyway, Sanjin Yasha with a Daedalus, I think is a pretty cool build for Templar Assassin in lower levels. I think it's just good because you don't have to worry as much about being efficient with your movements. You can just get an item that allows you to really chase down your opponents, and most of your damage comes from your refraction and your meld anyway, so it's kind of everything that you need at lower skill levels. I think you can get away with it. We do have some sentry wards now. Did they ever grab the gem? Gem is gone. Somebody holding it? Who's got it? F5. Nobody. Whoa. Techi's got it back. Oh. Man. Did he go on a mission? Well, I missed it. I actually do want to go back, but we're not going to. I wish I caught that. He went on a mission, and he retrieved his own gem. Value gem. Oh, they just pinged a little bit. Let's go back to what we were doing. Is there a Roshan? No, there's not. It's actually almost respawned. Split. Oh, that's a 3-shot. Oh, the gem. Oh, they got it this time. Somebody's... Wait. Oh, that was Techi's gem. Oh, this guy is like actually making some big plays here. He just... Oh, that's right, because he had the courier here to D-ward. That's what he was doing. He was D-warding this really important sentry ward. Almost got it. And they snagged the gem with his courier. What a good save. Yo, has anybody... This is actually one of the first couriers that ever came out. I remember when they first came out like 2.5 years ago. It was like the boar, there was Stumpy. I bought Stumpy. It was the first Dota cosmetic item I ever bought. Spent like $10 on a courier. Or $8 or something. It was pretty cool. This is one of them though. This courier is much more new, but I really liked those first couple. They were very, very normal. They were very like consistent. I'm not saying I don't like some of the flashy couriers now, but I remember the first couple were just really cool and really thematic, and it was a really nice like way to slowly get into cosmetic items. I would love to see this Quap get ulted by this Venomancer, but they're afraid.
Blessings.
Got a ward here. Where's my techies at? Okay, so you want Arcane Soul Ring into... That's right, Boots of Travel. Okay. This does increase his movement speed by a whole 45. Alright. This actually makes him approximately equivalent to a normal hero in terms of movement speed. Actually, a slightly above average movement speed hero. So that's... It's got... Alright, this guy did not read the patch notes. We can see that pretty clearly. He used all 3 charges immediately. And it did a whole 100 damage to this range creep. So, yeah. Nice job, Sniper. Still working on... luckily, he swapped the recipe out for a Slippers. So his inventory is going to give him some value here. On the other side of the map, the Bounty Hunter continues to own everybody. If we check the net worth, he's actually at the top. Wow, that was the slowest track I've ever seen. But we're good. Oh, wait. Oh, is this going to go? Oh, this is good, actually. And this... Oh, ulti. Ooh, that almost missed. That was really close. Good kill, actually.
Did you forget
And they... Oh, he actually got him. I didn't see that. He threw a Shuriken, I think. Oh, no, it was probably the Orchid dying. Which is the Orchid? The Orchid ran out and then did bonus damage is probably what happened. So, I should really two-hand this. Alright. Oh, that's a... Is that a gem? Whose gem is that? Oh, that was a gem. Does this mean techies can have 2 gems now? So they bought the gem, but then they kind of threw it away here. I don't think they were expecting the sentry over here. That is a dead Lina. Okay. You know, that's pretty terrible for the Radiant team. Oh. That blink range is really high, but they actually can still chase him down. X is good. Guardian Angel. It actually makes me a little sad that this doesn't regen HP anymore, but Omniad is kind of strong and OP sometimes, and it's really annoying to play against. So it kind of makes me feel good too. There's that sound, man, that wood. There it is. God, that sound is so good. All I'm going to say is I would love to pair that sound. That sound reminds me a lot of this, is what I'm trying to say. Those two sounds together. That's what I want to sound. That's what I want to hear all the time. Alright. Is this going to be a dead hero? Oh. Alright. That was a lot of damage coming from the Radiant team. Repel. Good stuff. Oh, I was wondering why this was triggering. It was the Gale, actually. You just need to blink on this and go for it. Oh, come on. Alright, I guess that was kind of scary. Does he have a Helm of the Dominator? What the hell is this? He actually got this. What is this? Alright, this bounty is like next level. He was flamed. But this guy's next level. He's like, I'm going to take... I'm sorry, I don't know when this pop filter hit the mic, but that was my bad. He's like, I'm going to get a Helm of the Dominator, I'm going to get a slow creep, and I'm going to continuously slow them. It's actually kind of viable to do that now, because you get 500 HP from the Helm. Which means that there's actually a couple of creeps where you can make them a little bit more useful. A good example is the Purge creeps, the small satyrs. Let's see if I can find one. Small satyrs, small satyrs. Any small satyrs? It's actually just centaurs everywhere. Alright guys, we're just looking at centaurs. Alright, you probably know what I'm talking about. The satyr camps are the ones that kind of look like tall humanoid goats. The small one has like 200, 300 HP or something like that. But it has a ranged perch, like a diffusal blade ability basically. And part of the reason that you can't use it is because it's super slow, and because the range is really low, and because it only has 200 or 300 HP. Like, running that around is not going to result really in getting a whole lot of damage or anything. Or being able to cast your spell most likely, so... You could hypothetically, with the Helm of the Dominator, have a much better chance of being able to utilize that. So, if you're interested, Helm of the Dominator into the Purge creep, and I think it functions almost entirely the same as a normal diffusal blade does. Ah, that sounds so good. What a sound! If I punch like trees or something, I wish it would sound like that. I know it's not going to happen, but I wish it did. I would punch a lot of trees. Alright, so it's gonna be killed. Oh, this guy's really fast, actually. Come on, we're going for it. No? Alright. I hear a sniper. Oh, well, he actually did max out shrapnel now, which is good. It's pretty worth it for him to actually cast a spell now. Oh my god. He's like, oh, my spell's off cooldown. Better use it to kill these 3 creeps at 200 HP. When did this guy die 7 times? So what the heck? What is he doing? Illusion. And low level pubs are really weird though. Like I feel like the net worth can be all over the place. You never really know where they're gonna be. If you look at certain heroes, you can kind of guess like, oh, this hero is a core, he's very likely gonna have the most farm. Or this is the Faceless Void, he's probably gonna snowball by getting kills. He'll probably have the most farm. But in these unranked games, you just don't know. Like Sniper has the farm of a support in this game. And on the Dire team, this is one of their supports, maybe? Oh no, it's Techies and Venos. I guess Venos technically a core. But it's kind of all over the place, you know? At least for the Radiant team, it is this game. I was actually updating my Welcome to Dota You Suck guide the other day. And I updated a lot of numbers and things, but they're one of those small. Those creeps that just died, the 100 HP ones. This one right here. 300 HP. Look at that range. It's kind of low, does 400 summon damage. It's a good ability. It's good against Omniad as well, actually. What was I saying? Was redoing the guide, and I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Oh god. It's doing the guide, fixing numbers and things. I noticed a trend. I'm never gonna remember. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, yes, I remembered. Okay, I had a section that was like, pick these heroes if you're new, and don't pick these heroes if you're new. And I actually put Sniper on the, don't pick these heroes if you're new. And it kind of confused some people. Some people are like, oh, Sniper is a good hero because it's really easy to play. Like, it doesn't take any Dota experience to be able to play Sniper correctly, or at least to be able to use his spells correctly. And I kind of looked at it. I like went into that looking at it a little bit different than most people. Waveform? Waveform. It's not the waveform. The way that I looked at it was like, yeah, you can play Sniper correctly, but can you not feed 8 times on Sniper? And I think that's a little hard to do on heroes like Sniper that don't have a hard disable, they just have a slow. Or they really have to be position focused and they really also have to be farm focused. Sniper isn't very good against those kinds of heroes. Or against, for new players in my opinion. So I think Sniper is easy to play, but he's hard to do really well on, unless your opponents don't have the right lineup. Like, if your opponents are dealing with, like, I don't know, they have a really immobile lineup, and your team is really aggressive, like you have a Centaur and a Tide or something, then it kind of works. You can get away with it, but some games where you have to rely entirely on your own positioning, or you have to get like a Blink Dagger, and lower level players will never buy Blink Dagger, then Sniper is going to be really, really tough to play, basically. That Ghost Scepter was like actually good. Can you believe that? It's like, I'm gonna use a Ghost Scepter to stop the mine. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he's got this gem though. They still have a gem? Techies, where are you at? Alright, Techies, in the 20 minutes since we last focused on him, he's actually was in some of these fights though. We just saw mine here. I think he's been combating. He's just been fighting basically, but he still hasn't farmed anything. Other than 2,000 gold. Sorry if my diction goes down. My diction always gets worse when I'm tired. Really should have recorded this video like 2 hours ago instead of 20 minutes ago. My bad. Item floating up for Quap? No, I thought she had something else. I swear she had more items than this. Oh, eggs, duh. Bull. I like looked at her inventory and I just didn't see that. I was like, I don't see what she's building. I have no idea. The eggs is the item she just finished. Her item build is actually pretty good. Her early laning was solid, kind of, but then it got bad again. I feel like Quap is like a player that has potential. I can see. I remember that I used to have problems with some of the stuff that Quap's doing. Is that dead hero? Basically, the Quap is using her spells, which is important and good, but she also needs to be able to get a lot more last hits consistently while outlaning her opponent. And she definitely could have. It's not like the Templar Assassin's like significantly better than anybody else in this game. But the problem is that they have an Omni Knight kind of. Oop. Makes things a little tough. Please shoot this guy. There we go. That's a dead hero. Boom. I don't know. I'm cheering for a Sniper. He's a pause gamer. Maybe stop talking though, because he's 2-8 and 5. I really don't know. Ooh, that was painful. God, that was painful. That's a refraction, guys. And Omni's so good. Such a good hero. Oh, Veno actually built perfect items this game. This is fantastic. I don't know if he's following my guide. Let's say he's following my guide. I have a Veno guide. I updated it. Looks great. Arcane Boots, Mech, Into, and Agates that's like the perfect items basically. Basilius is kind of nice as well because it helps you push, but the reason Ags is so good is because it kind of pushes your ultimate into stupidly high damaging territory. Goes from doing 58 per second up to, I'm sorry, 81 per second to 108. So you're adding about 27 damage. It's like an extra level on your ultimate. It also gets your cooldown down to 60 seconds instead of it being like, I don't know, 100 or something like that. It's a really good cooldown reducer, but mainly the point is that you put it on your opponents and you do like 1600 points of magic damage, which is insane. It also got buffed recently. It applies on magic immune targets, so if they're already BKB'd and then you ulti, it won't do damage. It'll tick and it'll stop their blink, but it won't do damage to them until their BKB runs out, and at that point it'll continue doing damage to them. So it basically got a lot better, and it was kind of nice to see because Veno was kind of hit pretty hard with nerfs over the last year or so, because he was still played, and they kind of shifted him, and he kind of got unplayed. But then he actually got played a lot at TI, which is a little bit surprising because people thought that he wasn't going to see that much play, but he actually ended up coming out by Vici sometimes, and Newbie would pick him as well in 1v1 matchups usually against a Doombringer. But that's like completely random. Did he just build is that a Blink Dagger? Damn, dude, this Veno is like, he has perfect itemization. With the exception of maybe wanting like a Force Staff or something like that, but his items have been really, really good. If he does this right, what he's going to do is he's going to blink into the middle of the enemy team. He's going to get his juices all over the opponents, and that's what we're hoping to see. So, see if that works out. Yo, my mouth is so dry. Time to drink some water. Does he still have his gem? Is that a Maelstrom? That's a Maelstrom, guys. This techies, man. Always surprises. That was actually like the most refreshing water drinking I've done in like a really, really long time. So while I was drinking water there, I was thinking about how cool this Maelstrom is, because I think it's like the only case of a Maelstrom proc actually doing more damage than your hero does per hit, which is, it's actually really incredible. It's pretty unnecessary to have this. Alright, there's people dying, and Techies is literally just thinking about life. Maybe he's thinking about Maelstroms, like I was thinking about Maelstroms. That would make a lot of sense. Wow, that guy died. I thought he was gonna live, but guy's really dead. Yeah, there's six drum charges now. That's pretty cool. Oh wow. Oh no, he's fine. Wait. Oh, he's dead to poison, dude. Alright, bottle again. Alright, you're dead. Boom. Gale is actually an amazing ability once you put skill points into it. The problem is that your hero is usually gonna not do that. Usually you kind of just leave it at 1 because your other skills are actually better than max in almost all circumstances. The only occasions where I like getting, I usually, if I'm roaming at all, I usually get at least 2 levels of Gale and leave it at there. That's because the first level of Gale only does 25 magic damage, and the second level does a lot more. It does 150, 200. So you go from 25 damage to 200. That's so much that it's worth the skill point, in my opinion, but it does still delay your Plague Wards and things like that. In the mid to late game, despite Poisonous Gale still doing a ton of magic damage, the problem with it then becomes that if somebody gets a Black King bar, then Gale isn't going to work anymore. It'll still slow them, but if they become magic immune afterwards, then they don't take the damage, so it's kind of a waste. And also in the late game, Gale isn't, it's a slow, you know, it's not a guaranteed disable, so you don't always get a lot of opportunities to use it. And if you do, you use it on a single target. It's not like you're looking for the glorious 5-man Gale or something like that, because you simply aren't going to land it. And it's, even if you do, it's not going to be that amazing. So a lot of times in the mid to late game as a Venomancer, I'll just throw a Gale out on a target that's already been stunned to guarantee that he sticks put, assuming he doesn't have a BKB. There's that sound. Oh, they're on the same screen at the same time. This is amazing. Make that noise. So good. I should just buy Sanjin Yashas all the time, man. I mean, it gives you 16% movement speed. It's not to like. Alright, Sniper has done what all snipers at low level do, and that is buy a Shadow Blade. That guy got blown up. Wow. That's Aegis. Oh, yo, this guy knows what he's doing. That was the Gale. Well, that was such a value Aegis. That was an insanely value Aegis, because now he's going to kill all these heroes. No, wow. Quap is almost dead. That was really close, actually. He does so much damage. Really does. Oh, that was close. It's a really easy kill. If he actually put a Plague Ward down, that was a dead hero. Unless he TP'd, I guess. Yeah, he can't stop. None of these guys can stop TPs right now, so. Techies has done things on the mid lane. He's stunned. He did. Alright, 2 gems. There it is. Oh, something happening.
The armor of omniscience.
Just straight up dead.
Your kin will weep for you.
Oh yeah. I went the wrong way. What does Gya mean? I don't know what that means. Oh,
Radiant's bottom tower
this guy
is
really
under
wants to
attack.
kill. Oh wait, now he's dead. Yeah, this guy's actually good. This guy's a good player.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, oh.
Radiant's
Outplayed
bottom
by
tower
right clicks
is
though.
under attack.
I go now to the river to wash your blood from my claws.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's some
has
shit talk.
fallen.
Oh, oop,
Regeneration.
oop, oop. Hit him. Blink. Oop.
Dire's top tower
What
is
an
under
orchid.
attack.
Wow, he orchided him. Whoa.
Spare my cause.
That slow was actually really good. That was really good. Oh, he just used flutter. God, if you just waited half a second. Oh, that was 2 hits in a row.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Selena, man.
Undefended.
So quick to throw the Laguna Blade. But you gotta just wait. Techies, man. I wish I had 3 eyes. 1 eye for each techies, dude. Ani's going for the old eggs rush. It's pretty good. It's maybe a little bit worse in uncoordinated games. We do already have a mech, so I guess going for eggs is great.
All wands will break.
Is that ooh, that was a weak. Hero's dead now. Great. Fall. Boom, boom. Oh wow, that actually didn't get kills. I'm quite surprised. You know, if Bounty was a little quicker there, if he did like that was like an orchid hit, he could have killed the Quap first, I think. I really thought those bombs were gonna kill, but unfortunately Queen of Pain is really high HP, and I think Morphling must be pretty morphed as well. Yeah, this Morphling is really heavy strength morphed actually. I'm really surprised. When I play Morphling, at least I usually go a little bit harder. I usually keep my HP around 1400 or so. That's like about what a normal hero has, so it gives you enough time for normal burst damage scenarios to increase your HP before you die. Sniper. Wow, look at these bombs. It's not a good place to place bombs in my opinion. It's too far in, basically, in my opinion. This is where everybody expects it to be. Usually people will put the sentry ward like on the edge of the detection range, which is like, you know, like right here. So this would get caught. I think when you're playing techies, it's a little bit better to place your clump like here, while they're almost to the base, but they're not quite there yet, and then you can almost always get them, because most people, like, as they start their approach, they'll put like a sentry here, and then they'll put a sentry like here, and they won't always place it in the middle section. So sometimes these approach bombs are a bit better if you're playing techies. Just techies pro tip. Not that I play techies that much. And instead, you know what he does? He's like, I'm going to continue putting mines right in front of my base and buy Mjolnirs, because that is how I play techies. He's actually doing lightning jumps for 200 damage. It's like significant more damage than his physical right click does. So it's pretty cool. Repel's good. Everybody buying Maelstroms now, I guess. Everyone? Alright. Okay.
Fear nothing.
Wow.
That hardly hurt at all. You came too close to the secrets.
Guy died.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
This will come in handy.
I am so embarrassed right now. I was trying to like emote. Emote is a weird word to use in this case because it's real life, kind of. But I was trying to be like, oh, that was an interesting play, but instead I just made duck face for like 15 seconds, and I'm really embarrassed about
Double
it.
damage.
I'm so tired. Don't tell anyone. This is going to be a Desolator on TA. Deso on TA is actually really good, and it's pretty common. Depending on the matchup, if you're against anybody that's remotely tanky, grabbing a Desolator pretty early on is good. Because it stacks with Meld. So you'll reduce armor by 8 for Meld, and then another 7 or so for Desolator, or whatever the heck Desolator does. Let's close this. It's 7. Yep. That's what I thought. Morphling is going to find a hero. Okay, alright, alright. I think if he had like a little more, he needs to TP home probably. Let's give the old waveform TP. Waveform TP. Oh, he's going hard. Yeah, this is big overkill. When you're playing Morphling, you don't want to morph this bad. Alright, he's going to TP home now. Look at that. He morphed all the way to 0 agility, and then he morphed back another 17. And the important part is that it wastes a lot of your mana. Now he's TPing. Okay. And, wow, he really needs to go heal. There's so much mana missing. He's missing HP as well. His damage is not bad, considering how low his agility is, but you don't want to overmorph, basically. It's really important that you don't, because in a lot of ways the mana can be seen as HP. It's a little bit more abstract than a hero like Medusa is, for example, but your mana does correlate to damage as well as survivability. If you transfer it all to agility, or to strength, sorry, then when you actually want to do damage, you're going to be a little bit low. There's the E-Blade. Nice. Alright. Alright, that guy rules, man. But Deso's really good, so. Wow, that was a lot. Did you guys see how much this Templar Assassin uses Flutter? Look, I personally never use Flutter when I play. Because I almost never buy butterflies, I guess. But like, this guy buys them. Wow, that was a 3-shot. It was almost a 2-shot. That was really close. Did he meld strike that? I don't know if he did. This TA is actually just rolling over everybody now. And the nice part is that he's got Repel, basically. Repel is a free BKB, so he doesn't have to worry about timing. He actually just runs at his opponents, and he gets kills, pretty much. So this is actually a dead sniper. Look how much damage this is. With so much to spare, too. Like, he actually could have, like... That was the most casual kill. Is that the shit talk? On the 211 and 6, it is, yes. Shadow Blade with the Crystallis. Isn't that amazing that like Veno actually, I mean, the reason that's working is because they're really far behind, but isn't that amazing that he's like, he just has to Gale and ulti, and that's a dead hero. Like, they can go invisible afterwards, it doesn't matter. It's like, dead hero. It's amazing. It's amazing to me. And, is this gonna be it? It's not looking good. Like, the Quap and the Morphling are actually really well farmed here. And the Ursa has enough items to be useful, but the Sniper is really not transitioning. But this is like one of those games where I feel like anybody could have won this game. Like, anybody actually could have won this game if they played better. Ooh, that damage is big. I like how he had like he had like negative 15 armor, right? And he had like 60 HP left and he had like 1 wand charged, and the TA was about to hit him. He's like, maybe this will save me. And he like presses it, and then he takes 500 damage. And it's like, oh, my wand did not save me. What a surprise. That was a moment. A Satanic on Bounty Hunter, really confusing item. Not standard at all. Standard at all. Because, especially with an Orchid here, Bounty Hunter's damage is okay, but it's not amazing. So, I really don't foresee him being able to lifesteal that fast. I guess he has a crit. Get Janata here. And there it is again. He's like, oh, there's Sniper? That's okay, I'm gonna ulti him. And he's gonna die. Maybe even in Fountain. We'll see. Yep, I think he died. Here it comes. Literally healing. Yes! I'm really happy about that. Like, wasn't that ridiculous? He just ultis him and gales him and he dies. It's so good. 550 magic damage just from one spell, and then another 1,000. Just another 1,500 from the other spell. It's totally normal stuff. Come on, Morphling. Edge panning down is not the way. It's actually a good fight. You know what? Repel is actually doing too much work. Repel's so good. Repel and TA, that is. And I guess that's how the game ends. So, let's remember this all started as Templar Assassin roaming top lane for a double kill. And then it transitioned into repels and right-clicking creeps. And yeah, TA is pretty good at this level. I think part of the reason is because she farms well. She has cleave, essentially, if you get a little bit of movement speed. I mean, anybody can buy a bottle and use that. Kind of a foolproof hero at this level. I feel like Quap is slightly harder. You have to know a bit more about the enemy heroes. Whereas if you're playing Templar Assassin, you just use your refraction and then you just right-click people.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Gonna need to do better than that to shake me.
That's gonna be a dead hero.
Radiant's middle
Wow, the
tower
damage
is
is
under attack.
damage output's really good actually.
Radiant's
I like the
middle tower
butterfly in
has
Templar
fallen.
Assassin. It's actually a pretty cool item to grab for her. Attack speed's really good, the agility is nice, the evasion's nice too.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's ancient is under attack.
That's it was a 2-shot. I think TA is a strong hero in the game. Alright, and that's the end of the game, so pretty fun game there. My work here is done. The game could have been won by pretty much any player on both sides, so it's kind of a fun game to watch. Obviously the Venomancer, I think the Venomancer was the best player in this game, I'm pretty sure. Queen of Pain was okay. I don't really, the Morphling is almost okay, I would say. I'd say the Queen of Pain was maybe similar skill level as the Venomancer, something like that. Ven was a bit easier though, and I feel like the Dire team created a lot more space, maybe. The Radiant team just kind of spread out and farm. There wasn't really a whole lot of ganking going on. It was more just like little team fights and clashes and stuff like that. God, I just said clashes. I've never said clashes in my life, but everybody on C server says clash or war instead of fight. So that's with me for life. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go to sleep now. It's like 1 a.m. Merry Christmas to everybody, especially because I think most people it's still Christmas for you guys, but not for me. I'm gonna go to sleep and. Thanks for watching the channel. Sorry I didn't upload the last day or two. But yeah, I was really lazy and it was Christmas and I was like, I want to play solo queue. So grinded those away and you know, had a nice time with life. So I will talk to you guys soon. And thanks everybody for watching. Sorry, might as well say this. Sorry the channel went to shit this year. Obviously I lost. Coming to Korea was something I really wanted to do, and I think it was really beneficial in a lot of ways, but it really hurt the channel in terms of views and stuff like that, because I was basically trying to balance 3 jobs at the same time. In the past, I balanced essentially one easy job, which was YouTube stuff. It doesn't take a lot of time to make videos, but when I had to do YouTube, and I had to do coaching, and I did playing, and I did managing the team, I had way too many jobs and too many things on my plate, and it forced me to get slightly stressed out, and then I didn't have enough time for anything. So it really hurt the channel in a lot of ways, and I apologize for that. So if you guys still watch the videos, I really appreciate that, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna try to recover that in the next coming months. When I get back, I have a couple things to work on that are YouTube related, and a lot of the things you've seen already. But I'm gonna try to bring back some old series and things like that, and hopefully bring the channel back to what it once was, which is more viewers and more variety and extremely consistent. Very, very consistent. And I'm going to stream more too when I get back. So thanks everybody for staying tuned to me. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys later.